Hi, welcome to Sharma Adventures, where homeschool meets adventures. Today I'm giving you a thorough flip through and review on Grammar, which is an acronym for Grammar, Usage, and Mechanics. So this book is broken up into 5 different units. The 5 units consist of sentence structure, parts of speech, grammar, usage, and mechanics. And in the appendix towards the back of the book, there is a post-test and extra practice, which is really crucial because each lesson only consists of about a quarter of a page to half a page of practice, and then on the other side is the application of the lesson learned. So all the lessons are set up basically the same. On the upper right hand corner, you'll see what you're working on for that lesson, the unit number, the lesson number, and a read and analyze section, where on the top part you will see some extra examples and practice, and then the directions, and then you'll get into more detailed practice. And on the opposite side of the page, there will be apply section, is where you will do more of an independent work of what you just learned in a different way of what you had just completed. Okay, now that we are officially taking a look inside this workbook, I just want to talk about the pros and cons of this textbook. Let's start with the pros. It is very direct. It has some very awesome examples and how they go about teaching the curriculum. I really like the direct approach, and it helped my learner at second grade grasp a lot of concepts, and there wasn't a whole lot of fluff. So this can be done in 5 to 10 minutes depending on your learner, but it's meant to be brief, fast, and quick. There is no prep, so it's easy to take on the go, or if you're on the road traveling, or like we like to do this when we're waiting for one of my kids to get done with their extracurricular activities like music. And one thing I really love about these workbooks, on the lower right hand side, you will see every lesson has a new person or historical person that they have a brief about who they were, what they did. And if you look into the teacher's guide, they have a section that tells you how to break down each part of these lessons and how to teach it and what you can say and how to foster curiosity in your learner. And now let's head into the cons about this workbook. So one of the cons has nothing to do with the actual content of this book. It has to do with more of the illustrations and the font. It's not very, in my opinion, kid-friendly. It doesn't look like it would be for a second grader. It actually looks like it'd be for a more mature kid around 5th or 6th grade. But the content is made for second grade. So I really just wish that the illustrations would be more childlike and colorful. But it is an affordable curriculum, so maybe the lack of color may be to make the affordability. So in that case, it's okay, but I just wish they were more like kiddish drawings. Con number 2 would be the amount of practice. Each page gives examples and just a small amount of practice, but there is extra practice in the back of the book and then post-test. But I'm not sure, for my son, I wish there would have been a little bit more practice, a few more just examples, maybe a couple more pages of examples per lesson. But then again, it's designed to go quickly, and then a review and a test. So the review can act as practice. But just from a personal standpoint, I just wish there was a couple more pages per lesson to add in that extra practice that was needed for my son. But we had other textbooks to reference on and go over some of the same material. So it was still a great activity to do alongside another English or language arts book. But it cannot stand singular or alone as part of its own language arts curriculum. But for the price and for the impact of what you learned during this textbook, it's a great deal. So just illustration, the colorfulness, and the lack of practice were really the cons. But it's straightforward. The pros outweigh the cons for my family and I, so I still love this book. I'm not sure if I'll go with it again next year, just because I want to go more kid-friendly, I would like to get something that has more illustrations, more color for my 3rd grader or my 2nd grader going into 3rd grade. But I just wanted to share this curriculum with you in case you were wondering what it looked like inside the book and what you're actually getting. It's not as popular as some of the other curriculum, but I hope this flip through was helpful to you in some way or another. And if you haven't already, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. I'm a homeschooling mom of 3 kiddos. I have a son going into 3rd grade, a daughter going into kindergarten, and I have a little boy going into tot school. So we have so much going on in our house. We love to share our experiences, homeschooling curriculum, our homeschool days, and our travel. We love traveling Southern California and really bringing other learning and educational experiences into our household, creating Homeschool as an adventure. And if that seems like something that you'd love to see more of, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and become part of our family. And I will see you in the next one. All right now.